Day one of the Ozark Overland Adventure Trail in Arkansas typically starts with the crossing of the Buffalo National River at Woolham. This crossing is the first of many beautiful water crossings. During our trip at the beginning of September, all the water levels in the area were extremely low or completely dry. Even with the very low water levels, it's hard to take away the anticipation for exploring this area. The trail weaves through the St. Francis Ozark National Forest, which is known for its densely wooded areas, steep hills, and beautiful rocky creeks. A popular first stop is the Nars, or the Narrows for those fancy talking city folk. After a short but steep scramble up the rocky trail, this location offers a spectacular viewpoint of the Buffalo National River on one side and the Richland Creek Valley on the other side, while standing on a narrow limestone cliff with sheer drops on each side. I really hate that this area is so dry right now. The Ozark's amazing water features are part of what sets it aside from other locations, with the beautiful deep emerald colored pools and hundreds of postcard water crossings.
Mount dried up.
Another stop for us was Six Finger Falls. Although it was all but just a trickle during our visit, it was still worth it. While it may only be about 6 feet tall, it is at least 100 feet wide. The falls are only a short walk from the road, so it's a must-stop location. It's really amazing to see how the water has cut through this limestone. Falling Water Falls was the next waterfall stop. This is another location that, despite its current low flow rate, is still beautiful. With its proximity to the trail, you can actually see it from your vehicle or get out and explore it even more. This is a very popular swimming hole when the water levels are higher. As the day progresses, the terrain becomes increasingly beautiful, and with more creek crossings, technical obstacles like loose rock sections or muddy stretches, depending on the weather. Campsites along the trail are plentiful, offering peaceful spots beside streams or in clearings under the canopy of trees. Perfect for unwinding after a long day of exploring the area. We are joined on this trip by our friends James and Brenda in their Toyota Tacoma. They are seeing this area for the first time, and I think they're going to love it just as much as we do. Back in 2021, we briefly stopped here for 2 nights camping with our 2 teenagers on our way out west on a 3-week overland vacation. We love the area so much we put it on our short list to get back out here to complete the entire trail system. Day 1 on the Ozark Overland Adventure Trail provides a solid mix of beautiful scenery, just a touch of technical off-roading, and plenty of opportunities to connect with nature. Hats off to Matt from Ozark Overland Adventures for putting this trail system together. I know it's been a lot of hard work and sharing it for others to enjoy. Well done, sir. Our stop for night 1 found us at a very large, extremely private creekside campsite. We set up camp, had dinner, and enjoyed a campfire with the serenades of the wily coyotes. Day 2 on the Ozark. Ain't hardly any water. Making yourself to be. Today we will be traveling deeper into the rugged terrain and dense forests of the Ozarks. I totally expect more rocky ledges, steep inclines, and water crossings, which will test the capabilities of both the Jeep and the Toyota. Around mid-morning, we find ourselves on a steadily steep ascent up the mountain trail. This rocky uphill stretch is a marathon in low range, weaving continuously through the trees. Just when you think you have made it to the top and level out a little, you start going up again.
Are we at the top yet?
I think so.
The first major obstacle is a deep rutted clay bottom mud hole with no bypass. Look.
Probably going to have to pull me out of this one.
Oh, whoa.
My turtle got me.
Oh, yeah.
There it is.
Purple berries there.
Extremely overgrown sections keep you on your toes and testing the toughness of your paint job. I've heard some call this the hill that never ends.
Like wheeling in Kentucky.
Briar. Wish there were blackberries on them.
That's like some of the trails at home.
Well, Brenda just said she feels like she's Martin County cold.
So this is pretty bad when it's wet.
Oh, man, yeah. Guarantee it.
Thought you said we was at the top.
I thought we would. Imagine them guys coming down here and trying to pull a trailer through this.
No.
This section is off camber, leaning towards the driver's side, making me just a little uneasy. So I choose to adjust my line.
James, Or if you back up and I just straddle it. Yeah. What are you going to do though? I said, what are you going to do though? You going to try it too?
I don't know if I can get up on that ledge or not.
Man, we can winch you up.
Is it that bad out?
It just feels bad. I don't know if it is, but it feels bad.
To go right at the back. Get your watch your back.
Need a hand? You'll have it. Watch that rock right there. It'll be a rim eater for you. done with day 2. Pulling into the campsite. What is this, the Big Piney?
Yes.
And the Ozark Trail is not all gravel roads and waterfalls.
No, it's not. It's been awesome.
And I would not recommend bringing a trailer. Do not pull a trailer down here.
Well, especially if you're following these trails.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is perfect.
We get set up, we'll show you what we're working with.
It's fantastic.
Today's adventure did not disappoint. There were more technical obstacles than day 1. The terrain varied from tight trails, deep mud holes, long steep rocky hill climbs, and a stunning view of the mountains. This makes you understand why day 2 is only about 44 miles, but it's 44 miles of awesome. A high clearance 4-wheel drive is a must, and personally, I wouldn't recommend towing a trailer. Just getting started on day 3. Had a good camp last night, a little bit chilly this morning. We just crossed the Big Piney.
It had some water in it.
Very little water.
Very little, but some at least.
Should be coming up on Car Wash Falls here in just a second, but I don't expect anything. Let's see what kind of stuff we can get into today. Another drip. There's water on the road. Go up to the drip.
Telephone pole right below the creek. Nope.
just made it to Bub's cabin, and we got lucky. Bub's here. So maybe we'll get a tour out of him. Okay. What do you need help with?
Well, I got to hang a door here, and I'm through. I'll show you something. I'll show you my problem.
All right. He gonna put us to work.
Come in. Now, they were living in this room during the Civil War. The guy said his dad doubled the house about 1900.
Wow.
I know telling how many thousand people have been through here.
Mm-hmm.
I've never heard anybody was ill-mannered or anything like that.
This is one man at a time stairs.
I see that.
Straight up and down. Wood's probably older than you are.
When we was going to them little one-room schools, of course we had no recreation or no nothing.
No, I've not played with one of those, but I know what it is.
Okay, back on the sides there. Because I can't, at 90 years old, I ain't too agile. That's the extent
You're
I can
pretty
show
good
you.
at it.
That's
You're
pretty slick.
good at it.
Well, that barn's got a floor in it.
That's a nice barn. Yeah,
This original too?
yeah, it was built in about 1950.
It's highfalutin barn here. Somebody put a lot of work in them feed troughs.
Okay, that, I don't know whether you have it where you come from. You got black gum where you come from?
No.
Well, black gum, if it gets when it gets matured, the heart will just rot out of it. Just like it is turned to dirt. And so you can do what you want to, you know. So I was just showing out doing that. But I got one over here that's full length over here.
I ain't never seen nothing like that.
This here about 40 years.
40 years.
See that pine there?
The engines make canoes out of it.
Why wouldn't you?
It's absolutely gorgeous.
So I guess I just got almost through.
Just one log.
Lord, she's
Yeah, but speaking of
still
people,
looking good at 75, ain't she?
Yeah, absolutely.
That my wife had all kinds of charge, well, that's just her business. Yeah.
You said you're done?
Yep. 15th of last month.
Not a drop of water. Plenty of rocks.
I don't know where all your squeaks are.
Or around. I bet it's got a rock hard bottom.
sure their dog biting you. See that camera sign?
Yeah, I seen that. That's hilarious.
There's the waterfall.
Yeah. Well, we got to meet Bub and he got to show us around, tell us a little bit of history about the place. Really enjoyed that. I mean, how often do you see on YouTube when we're watching other videos that they actually get to see Bub and get to talk to him and get the history of the place? I mean, that's pretty cool. We're pulled in here after we got off the gravel road from Bub's cabin at Ozone Recreational Center. It's got a nice shelter area, picnic tables, and they got a water spigot. We're going to fill our water up, eat a little bite of lunch, and then go on, finish day 3.
What Will forgot to mention is that the Ozone recreational site is supposed to be open year-round, offering vault toilets and 8 self-pay campsites. We did drop some cash in the deposit box for emptying our trash in one of the receptacles and utilizing the water spigot to top off our tank.
sweating. She don't fall. James could have made it, but he'd had some trouble. Oh shit.
Oh no, are you serious?
Tell me when my front tire is at the log.
Well, it is far away from the log. It is not even near the log. It is way far, not even close.
What?
Nothing. That's freaking. Okay. Back tire is gonna hit the log. And right now,
That's what we want.
it's moving the log. Okay, now rock the rock. Okay. Maybe I should have videoed that.
It was on. Mine was on.
Oh.
But you can't see nothing. What we got here?
This has been exciting.
Yeah.
Best day so far. Here I thought it was going to be just off-road. Just regular, I mean, not, you know.
KY to Josie Wells. KY to Josie Wells. Break. What we got here? Just about out here. Man, day 3 was a blast. Got to meet Bub at his cabin. Rolled into Ozark General Store and they were closed, so probably roll in there tomorrow and check them out. After we left the store, James and Brenda with the Toyota, they decided to roll on down here towards the end of day 3 and secure us a campsite here on the Mulberry River. Me and Chrissy took the Jeep and went on up the top of the mountain and came down the trail with the technical rocky ledges. That was pretty fun. Wasn't too bad, but it was a good day. Good morning. Getting ready to start day 4. This should be a fun day after I had a good night's sleep. Check this view out. So we're going to hit day 4. Hopefully we don't run into any troubles. I've heard it's the hardest. I guess we're getting ready to find out. So starting day 4, made it to the top of Morgan Mountain to do the loop up there, and the road was closed. Ran into a barricade. Looked like a lot of storm damage up through there, so probably a lot of trees down. So we had backtracked back down Morgan Mountain. Now we're going to go to Ozark General Store, fuel up since we didn't get to yesterday. They was closed. Then get some pie. Yeah, she wants some pie. She wants some pie. So, yeah, that's what we're doing. So we're at the Ozark General Store. Just got done filling up. Filled up a few of my jerry cans. Just make me feel better, make sure we got enough. Used a full tank of gas on day 3. So I was desperately needing it. I dumped in the 2 5-gallon cans this morning. That brought me up to half a tank. And pretty cool store. The Ozark General Store is the oldest continuous operation store in Arkansas, established in 1890. The building still has the original floors, walls, and ceiling. The inventory includes groceries, convenience items, picnic, and camping supplies. The cafe features home cooking, open daily, serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner. The food is amazing, and the pie is even better.
mushrooms. Huh?
I said, I bet that forager would know.
They would. coming. This way just a little bit.
That actually felt super good. I didn't feel sketch at all. That's up to you, bud.
Slow down. Straighten up. A little bit that. Oh, this is too much. Straight on. Whatever feels comfortable to you. You're good. Coming down on the back. Coming down past the side. You're not going to hit. You're good. Back the tire just a little bit. Good job, bro. About this?
Got no choice.
Well, you're going to feel a little weird, but your front tire is going to be climbing by then, I believe.
Yeah.
Me, I'm probably going to be stuck. Like full. I mean, I'm open front and rear diffs.
Okay. Just make sure I go down that ramp.
Copy, over.
Copy, over, copy.
Just tug that little tree first. You're good. Keep coming. Keep coming. Keep coming. Keep coming. Start straightening it up. Straight. Straight. Good. Straight ahead. If it doesn't feel iffy, just go. Passenger a little. Passenger. 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 All right. Come on. You're good. All right. You're going to twist it. Come on. You're good. You got her.
Man, that's easier than my Jeep. That's easier than my Jeep. Looks like the home of the Loch Ness Monster up here. This would be a trick in reverse.
Yeah, I'd probably tap out on that one, going that way. Maybe an old red Jeep might be fine.
Ooh, bypass looks worse than that.
Yeah, I don't think I'd do that. I'd try the big one. Winch out.
I think I'm gonna try the big one, boy.
pass look bad, Doug?
Well, it's tide in here. Oh no, I'm gonna try.
It's water out of that recently. You can see where it rolled up on there. Maybe a side by side in the big one.
Got a solid rock bottom in it.
10-4, so that bypass is a little too tight for me. I think it's top of the It ain't nothing like the mud holes back home, is it?
No sir. Well, we cut day 4 just a little bit short. Instead of making it all the way to the end, we decided to take a break and snatch up this nice campsite beside this little waterfall, since the Ozarks is pretty much dried up right now. This is about the only running water that we're going to be able to hear sleeping at night. Day 4 ain't no joke. Yeah, those rocks coming down that mountain over here, they for real. And those V notches, the ruts, they for real too. So you better gotta have a good spotter or know your rig. Let me show you a little bit around the camp.
What?
I got you.
You probably did. You know what goes around comes around.
Move your light just a little to the side. Yeah. Let me strap tail. Morning. It is the morning of day 5. Everybody's getting packed up, getting ready to head out and finish the Ozark Overland Adventure Trail. Everybody had nice hot showers last night. Everybody got cleaned up, got rested up. Now I am on the search for a couple of unique looking rocks. Whenever we get to a spectacular campsite, we always like to pick up a couple unique rocks. We take these rocks and we put the campsite's coordinates on it. What location it's at and the date. We give these rocks to our kids and we tell them, you need to take these rocks back to where we got them from and put them back before you die. That way they can experience an adventure like their mom and dad had. I don't know if they appreciate it right now, but hopefully they will in the future. But anyways, day 5, adventures afoot. According to the map, there's supposed to be a really deep mud hole close by, and then the old schoolhouse. So we'll catch you on the trail. I guess I should mention our kids. One's 21 going on 35. The other one's 16 going on 21. So 16-year-old really ain't interested in going camping with us right now. She'd rather be doing other things. And 21-year-old, he's neck deep in college, so he can't afford to get away. I just wish we'd have done this with the kids when we was younger. But me and the wife both had full-time, very stressful careers, and raising 2 youngins, trying to do the best for them that we possibly could, just like every other family. But if you're watching this and you got little ones, take them out. Take them out now. Take them out every chance you get, because you're not going to get a repeat. There's not a rewind or a repeat button. Do it, and do it now. We are pulling up to the old Union Schoolhouse. I know this is still day 4 on the official trail, but it's our day 5 because we stopped short last night.
According to the sign, the original Union School was founded in 1886. It burned in January 1928 and was rebuilt by local craftsmen in 1929. The school served multiple functions in the Mount Levi community, including a church, a Masonic lodge, and a community building. When the Mount Levi and Lamar school districts consolidated in 1944, the building was deeded to the community for its continued use.
As the community declined in the 1970s, the schoolhouse was neglected and heavily vandalized for more than 35 years. In 2009, a group of volunteers began the restoration process, preserving this wonderful piece of history for future generations to enjoy.
Well, it has finally started to rain. We're getting the remnants of Hurricane Francine, and we welcome it. Maybe try to keep the dust down a little bit. Might even actually have to deploy our awnings, because it has definitely been dry. Dust everywhere. It's a nice, cool, overcast day. I tell you what, my Tough Stuff rooftop tent is not nice and shiny anymore. I always kept it in the garage because, you know, they got a real big problem with delaminating the clear coat off of it, so I always keep it in the garage when we're not using it. And we've had it since 2021, and so far it's held up really well. I've kept the scratches to a minimum. Not anymore. She broke in well this time. these videos when you're driving these vehicles down these trails, bouncing them off rocks, hitting trees, scuffing up the rims, scratching the paint, putting dents in, busting taillights. What do you have to say about that? Nothing?
That's the purpose. It's the purpose of the Jeep. It's the reason we buy them, to use them the way they're intended to be used.
That's exactly right. That's what gets you out here. Away from all the people. See the things, do the things.
See new things and new places.
Yeah.
That doesn't appeal to everybody, but it appeals to us.
James and Brenda in the Tacoma have opted for a detour and will meet up with us at another location along the route. This current section is very tight and overgrown, but still beautiful. The downhill sections of this trail are extremely rutted, with several being at least 4 to 5 feet deep. Although there are bypasses zigzagging back and forth across the bad sections.
It's gonna get tippy.
You got it.
I really wanted to attempt to straddle some of these obstacles, but when you're traveling alone without another vehicle, you absolutely have to prioritize your situational awareness, especially when the travel conditions deteriorate in rainy weather. Each obstacle needs to be carefully analyzed to determine possible outcomes in the event of a mistake. One wrong slip could have led to a very lengthy recovery and potential vehicle damage.
let's check the air box.
Part of the big mud hole, I took the left side. It's got a pretty good step coming out of there, and there's a big old root sticking out. Have you made it that far yet?
There's big mud holes everywhere, son.
Well, I took that left line and went around there and kind of got her side goggles and then boosted up that root right there. Brenda's laying over in the woods somewhere. She passed out right there.
I'm on it right now. I see the root.
Yeah, you probably go straight ahead, but I had to go to the left. I didn't want to get hung up. Yeah, 10-4. I figured you wouldn't have no problem.
You bypassed a good trail back there by not following us. You made a good decision.
10-4. Copy? I'm going to wait on you right here because you definitely need to go around this one.
Well, I hit one way back there. I know you took a bypass around. It was on the Forest Service road. It was perfect going in and it looked perfect coming out. It looked like a beach on both sides. Son, you get halfway out in there, son, and the salt was under it. It was perfect.
Phew!
didn't hit the bottom.
That's over half your tire right
That was enough.
Yeah, getting used to all these other mud holes and then running up on that one, that was kind of a surprise when I eased out in there. Probably ain't that bad. Probably ain't that bad. You can see where their side cleats dug on the side right there up out of the water. See what I'm talking about?
Yeah. We'll see.
I feel like it's sinking now.
No, I feel like it's sinking.
You're over your luck, man.
Straighten up.
Well, we just got done doing a couple gnarly little trails on day 5. Our friends in the Tacoma, they opted to bypass those. So it's not like we're really doing them alone. We've got a support vehicle close by if we do need help. But yeah, those little sections were fun. I hope you enjoyed. What'd you think about it?
I thought they were fun. I just love watching you be able to flex the Jeep and get over the obstacles.
Yeah, this Jeep's been doing well. Had never really been tested to the extent that we've tested it on this trip.
Well, with the tent.
With the tent and everything loaded up. I mean, you're carrying 80 pounds of fuel on the roof, and I've got 13.5 gallons of water full in the back. That adds a lot of weight once you add all your other gear and accessories in. So she's a heavy girl.
But she's doing well.
Yeah, she's doing real well.
Extremely well.
Yeah.
Hopefully that didn't just jinx us, because we're getting ready to run the last trail of day 5.
We got one more hard section on day 5. I have no idea what's in store. But, we're getting ready to find out. Then we're going to meet our friends, James and Brenda, at Bayou Bluff Campground. And that's where we're going to end day 5 at, spend the night. And that'll be the end of the Ozark Overland Adventure Tour for us. But then we got to make the long trek back home to eastern Kentucky. What is today? Today is Thursday. We got a couple people that's got to be at work on Tuesday, so we probably got 2 more nights of camping for us. We may even stop Land Between the Lakes, and then maybe even stop at Mammoth Caves, because James and Brenda's never been to Mammoth Caves. That's where we had our honeymoon.
They've never been to Land Between the Lakes either, I don't think.
Maybe not.
And we stopped by there once.
But anyways, back to our honeymoon. Yeah, that might sound kind of weird going to Mammoth Caves, but at that time we were heavy into spelunking, and caving all the time. Did I miss the turn? I missed
Yes,
the
you
turn.
missed the turn.
Daggone. Talking and wasn't watching the map. All right. Well, all right, you later. If we see anything cool, we'll come back.
Busted a tire.
I hope I didn't bust too. God, I hope I didn't bust too.
Doesn't James have those sidewall?
Yep, because we bought them for him.
I know.
Yep. I don't have any. I think I need to come down one quick. dangerous stuff. Let go of that thing. Break the jaw. Coming down. Don't ever put your face over this thing.
How long have you had that one?
25 years.
Pretty close.
You bought it for me.
I know.
That's when we didn't have enough money to buy a winch. Had to have something. Oh, they're heavy. They work. I was He-Man, I throw it on the roof. At least it's lower to the ground here. But it don't help that this thing is like hogs manure. Been all over it.
Right there, right there, right there.
How far?
Right there.
Okay, got it. That's the price of running a 37 and having an old man. How old am I?
51.
I ain't 51. I'm 52.
You're 52.
Going on 53.
That is not old.
I know. Just out of shape. Well, we're working our way out of day 5, last trail. And I was coming down that set of rock steps back there, and I didn't hit the line that I intended to hit. Not totally my fault, and I slipped off the rock and cut the sidewall in one of the 37 Maxxis razors. Totally my fault. This looks like a bad mud hole. I don't know. Let's see. Let's find out. But anyways, I tried to plug it. I put 7 plugs in it and it wasn't plugging. It was about 2-inch gash in it. So looks like we'll be getting a set of tires quicker than what I anticipated. Those were getting some wear on them anyways. But overall, this trail hasn't been that bad, other than me just screwing up and taking the wrong line and sliding off the rock and slicing the tire open. Now that first little trail,
That was a dandy.
that was a dandy. That was fun.
This one's been fun too. It's just, you know, when you have to stop and change a tire
In the rain,
in the rain
on the side of a hill.
on the trail.
Then we just had a big tarantula. So Colby thought it looked like, but it was just a big old wood spider. Crawled down my shoulder and on her and went down in under the seat.
And then when we couldn't find it and we got back in the Jeep to look for it, we said it.
It was
He
on
was
her
like,
head.
get out.
It was on her headrest.
Oh, this has been a wonderful trip.
Yeah. But I'm definitely gonna have to take a shower. I'm nasty. Somebody's camping.
Somebody camping there.
Tent camping.
Camping.
Or they've just got a tent set up.
There's a lot of trash.
Reserving their spot. They got a lot of garbage. Alright. We still gotta make it to camp. We'll holler back at you. Well, we made it into camp last night after dark, well after dark. And I wanted to video some, but I was too wore out. It was pouring rain. I still had to set up the tent in one of the awnings, and I still had to take a shower. I just didn't feel like videoing last night. Still had to eat as well. But the little recreational area that we stayed last night, it did have a awesome little picnic shelter made out of stone and concrete, had the roof on it, and the added bonus to it, it had a stone fireplace in it, so we was able to sit in there out of the rain and have a fire. That was pretty nice. This morning we're hammered down, just about ready to cross the Mississippi River. We're going to go into the southern section, Tennessee section of the land between the lakes. We're going to try to find a campsite there for the night. And tomorrow morning the plan is to push on to Mammoth Caves.
And we're going to stay for 2 nights.
And we're going to stay there for 2 nights. And like I said, James and Brendan's never been there, so I'm sure they'll enjoy it.